Alright, I can actually turn my mic on now because I'm done stuffing my face with crackers as a snack before I start streaming. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Ooh, fish for dinner sounds good. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner, but I love a good salmon. So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and jump into the chatting scene since our ad is ending. Hello. Guys, I have a new camera that you don't usually see while I'm streaming. This is my phone. If you don't know, I have been trying to get into the Clock app, not as a consumer, but as a streamer. Not like, I don't want to stream on TikTok, but I've posted a couple of TikToks as Aloy on there, and they've done okay. So, for stream today, I thought it would be kind of fun to show y'all what I do to look like Aloy while I stream. And I have my phone here so that I can kill two birds with one stone and film it on my phone and post it on TikTok too. So, that's the idea. I also have the game up and ready to go, like my controller's ready. So I'm not planning on this taking too long. I just wanted to go ahead and start streams so that y'all didn't wait like another hour while I do a quick little Clock app video. So, do I have everything I need? I have water, which is essential. Make sure my tripod, I put little pieces of tape on my desk for my tripod to make sure that I film in the same spot with my phone. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to do the thing, but I don't know if I'm doing the thing. Bye, Shabazzle. Enjoy your salmon, if you get it. Okay. Let me open this. And change it to video, and wow, it's really close to me right now. I'm gonna scoot back probably while I do this. So, just get everything over here. I probably need access to my wig as well. And I don't know where my chair was when I was streaming the first part of this, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. I'll just scoot this back. Hello. Okay. So, one of the things that I do to become Aloy on stream is I got a couple of pieces of jewelry that look like Aloy might wear them. So this is from a creator on Etsy. She makes really high quality stuff. I know that I'm hiding behind the camera a little bit, but I'm trying to do both, y'all. My theory for my Get Ready With Me to become Aloy is that on my phone, it will just be like muted. So then I can just put music over it or something. So I put this necklace on. I also chose a tan shirt because Aloy's outfit at the beginning of the game is made of like some sort of hide that is like a light brown color. So I chose this shirt to do this with. I also have a set of earrings from that same Etsy creator. I keep looking the wrong way to like say hello to the stream. So I put these on. These are supposed to look like Blue Gleam from Horizon Forbidden West. Blue Gleam is like a really valuable mineral or stone that you can find in the game, and you can sell it for a lot of money. So I put these on, and then you can see them sometimes when I turn my head, and I think they look super cool. The wig is the hardest part of this, so for this video I might not record putting that on. So I will just move this tripod for now so y'all can see me. I can always insert this later. So we have the necklace, right? And we have the earrings. I also already have my headphones on. The hardest part of this is the wig. do not have a wig stand, so I use a fan. The wig fits on top of. So it does come with a wig cap, and usually what I do is I'll like pull my hair back and then put the wig cap on, and then put the wig on. But I don't have a scrunchie out here, so I'm gonna have to grab one really quick. Okay, and before I put this on, I just want to show you kind of what I've done to it. So, this is the back of the wig. This is one side of the Aloy wig that I've done. I got this wig for like $20 on Amazon. Maybe 25. I'm not sure. It's a very cheap wig. There's not a lot of hair on it. It is very long hair, and it is very fake hair, so it was very tough to braid and put into these rolls that Aloy has on the top of her head. On the other side, this was actually the side that I started first, and you can see I put so much effort into doing these braids that Aloy has on her hair, only to realize I have a really big head, and so you can't even see these when I stream, but that's okay. I also painted some red and blue beads, which are far too large for what Aloy's hair looks like in the game, but since I'm streaming, you really can't like see the small details when my camera is like so small over on this side. So I chose to use really large beads in the hair so that you could see them even while I was streaming. So I've got the beads on both sides. There's actually another strand of hair, oh, right there. I have the beads on both sides. So this is the wig that I braided myself and did the rolls on myself, and it took hours. It took me many hours to do this. If I knew anything about wigs, it probably would not have taken me that long. If I had a higher quality wig that was made of like hair instead of plastic, it might not have taken me that long. But I have neither of those things. I just have what I have, and I'm fine with it. The last thing I will say is I have a head the size of a bowling ball. I have a giant head, you guys. Like I have to get extra large size helmets if I'm going to go ride a horse or ride my bike. I have a bike helmet and a horse riding helmet. They're two different ones. I have to get the extra large size. I cannot get a regular size helmet from a store because my head is so freaking big. So, I have my hair. I don't think you're supposed to put it in a low bun. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to like braid it so it doesn't stick out. And make the wig cap be like too tight. Or the wig be too tight, but I can't be bothered to do that right now. So, this is a wig cap. Do I know how to put this on correctly? No. Did I watch a video? Yes. Was the video informative? Yes. I'm just not good at it yet. So, forgot to turn my color on. I chose blue, but it looks purple. That looks blue. We'll do that. Okay. It's supposed to be like a teal color, but it definitely looks more royal blue to me. So, this wig cap has been used and abused. I don't know if you're supposed to use a new wig cap every time you put a wig on, but I do. Or I don't, I should say. I have this one wig cap that I stick on my head and hope for the best. And y'all, I look so silly when I put this on. It's giving, what did my boyfriend say I looked like with this on? Like that horseshoe hairstyle. It's like a bald cap on the top. So I like put it really low on my forehead to get it over that bun. I don't know if you can see that. The bun kind of holds it in place, because if I don't do that, it will like slowly pop off of my head. So I do that. And then this wig is very difficult to put on because it is not made for people with giant heads. It's made for people with normal size heads. So this is really tight on me. It might take me a couple tries to get on it. I'm actually going to just do the BRB screen while I put this on, because I think maybe it would be entertaining for y'all to watch, but I'm gonna do the BRB screen and go put it on in front of a mirror so that it's not so super hard to do. So I will be right back. Okay. So we now have the wig on. I have to wrestle it on every time because, like I said, I have a giant head. But this is the wig on my head. I braided this. I did all of the rolls and stuff myself. This is just a cheap wig from Amazon. But if you look at this all together, it does not look exactly like Aloy, but it gives Aloy vibes, which is kind of what I'm going for. So I think the beads, paired with the necklace, paired with the earrings, and the general hairstyle, pulls it off. So, that's the end of the get ready with me part of this stream. And sorry I was looking at that camera. Now y'all can see this. So, I have the wig on now. Like I said, I braided this myself. I did the rolls myself. It took a very long time, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks, especially on stream. Let me see if I can get that light back on in the blue. Hell yeah. So I think this is like the perfect kind of setup for me, for a stream about Horizon Zero Dawn. So that being said, my controller did go to sleep. Okay, it's still connected. Very good. My controller for my PS4, if anybody knows how to troubleshoot this, every time it goes to sleep, I'm aware you can see my hairline, by the way. Yes, I have naturally blonde hair. If I put the combs in this wig all the way up here, I'm going to have traction alopecia. So I am just accepting that you're gonna be able to see my baby hairs, because my camera's gonna be super tiny when I stream the game anyway. So here we go. So last time we played, I'm gonna change the title of this, maybe? The title of the stream? Maybe I won't. Last time we played, we did part of the main quest and some side quests. So again, the main quest right now is to figure out who Olin is, that guy who saw me before the proving. And like had a focus but was evasive about it, didn't want to talk to me about it. I did a test stream, I want to say Sunday evening, to just test out some new OBS settings that I was working on. And while I was doing that stream, we got a tall neck, and we did a cauldron. So I was wanting to look and see if I can see the machines now that cauldron unlocked overrides for. Okay, yeah. So I can do a watcher, a strider, a grazer, a scrapper. The broadhead we already had access to. A lance horn. Hell yeah. We got the long leg. We got that trampler! That's so exciting! This one scares me. So, I'm glad we can override it. And then just walk away. Hell yeah, Sawtooth override. Okay. That's gonna help a lot. I don't really ever override shell walkers, but it's nice to have it. I don't have the fire bellow back yet. Fair enough. Stormbird? Of course not. Okay, I can override a Snotmaw. I can override a Ravager. Now, why can't I sit on a Ravager and ride it? That's what I would like to know. That would be so flippin' cool if I could ride a machine like a Ravager. I cannot override a Corruptor, if that makes sense. I can't override a Glinthawk yet, and I cannot override a Stalker yet. So, we need to go to Meridian. We have not made it there yet. We have gotten past the mountains. So we are in, quote-unquote, the Sundom, I think is what it's called. And we are needing to go all the way out here. So if we're looking at the overall map, this is where we started. And we went all the way north here, and then we came this way. So this far north area is, you need to be like level 30 or higher, really, to do well in that area, from what I understand. The Frozen Wilds was DLC for this game. So what is this? Oh, hunting grounds? I don't want to do the hunting grounds. Okay. So we got this tall neck last time, and we did Cauldron Row. The next cauldron is down here. I say that the main quest to Meridian is closer than that. So we're gonna go to Meridian first, for sure, for sure. Is there anything that I need to upgrade yet? Modification inventory. I always have too many modifications, but I think there are more important things to upgrade. I need to get a warbow. That's what I need to do. So if I go to the map, I don't see any traders. Where's the face paint? Trunks, you gotta redeem 5,000 channel points to get me to do it, but hell yeah, I'll do it. Or maybe I'll make the first one free. I can refund it to you. But I have a thing planned. So, where is it? I just need to add it. In here. Thank you for redeeming that. I just realized I also need to make that an alert, but that's okay. I'm gonna show you the image that I'm gonna use, which is the Nora Death Seeker mirror reference. Okay. So I did this right before stream, which is why I was running late. Trunks, you be proud of me because I also filmed 2 TikToks while getting ready for stream today. Yeah, multitasking, very good. Okay. This is... Hell yeah, am I right? Okay. This is what we're going for. I think I'm actually going to try to do this with my merch scene. Where did my face cam go? I think I have to show it. My merch scene is just a half and half. What is on top of it that is preventing it from being seen? Audio, plant, Discord, stream stickers, the chat, the emote wall, the grilled cheese avatar, the gaming cheese corners. You broke it? Nah, you didn't. It's okay. Maybe I go to properties and then I'm gonna switch it to that and then back to hello. Okay, this is a little close for comfort. But I think I can edit this and make it smaller and also taller like that, and wider so you can see the blue. Okay. And do that. Okay, and then if I copy this and I go into this and I paste it, it's a pretty good comparison. Let me just drag this in, drag this in, move it over. And then move it cheese corner. And the face cam. I know. Who is who? So hard to tell. Where is my... Why do I have that one plant above my head? There we go. I must be the one moving. It's true. Wait, can I... Do I look like her now? Check out the earrings, though. Looking super cool. Okay, so... Let's pick one of these colors. And I think the closest match is actually going to be this one. And I'm going to attempt to use OBS as my mirror. I don't have a focus. There is one that I would love on Etsy, but I cannot afford it right now, but I could put it on my throne. So I say this is my focus, my like bone conduction headphones, but yeah, I don't have a focus. So, but there is one on Etsy that I have favorited. So we're gonna put that face paint on. Works for me. Does that mean you want me to do it now, or can I do it later, or you're just saying it's a good idea? I don't know what you want from me, but I'm here to please. Let me make this grilled cheese not just randomly float there. The headphone as a focus. Thank you. I thought it worked for me too. Okay, now we're covering my mic, which makes me feel better. I don't know why my grilled cheese isn't wiggling while I talk, but that's a problem for off stream. So, I just realized that my OBS is not a mirror of me. This is just what I look like. So I'm gonna go grab a handheld mirror really quick. So, this is my handheld mirror. I think I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, I can still see my face, and it's kind of right underneath Aloy, so I can compare easily. Just need to make it stay. Okay. So, we have what, like a C type shape above the eyebrow-ish? So we want it to end around there. Ooh, this is pigmented. We want it to end around there. We want it to come up and hit the tail of our eyebrow there. And then we want it to go over the arch and kind of follow that. Maybe a little bit closer. And then that middle one kind of goes over the middle of her eyebrow. So that would be around there. I'm just making reference spots right now, so nobody panic. It's gonna look better. I am doing this on my right side. This is a mirrored picture. Sorry, the picture of Aloy is mirrored, so that I can reference it, but let me flip it really quick, since that's just dumb. Hers is not on her left, I flipped it. But that's a good point. So, let me just transform and unlock it first. Transform, and then flip horizontal. Ah, now we've got it right. Okay. But the problem... No, I've got this. Okay. so then we want a line like right here. And then a smaller one, kind of up near her temple. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the big C shape. And it's kind of like a bar first, and then turns into a C-type shape. Make it thicker. So how's everybody's day going? It needs to come out here. And start coming down there. And it's not really a point, it's like a it's more blunt than that. It's like somebody painted it with their fingers, right? That's what it's supposed to be. So what if I smudge it? Hell yeah. Smudge it a little better. It's looking cool. Okay. So that, and then I'm like gonna get this in my hairline, but it's okay because you won't be able to tell. Only I will be able to tell that it's in my hair. I can always wash it off. Okay. It's probably as low as I can go. And then this looks like it's been dragged down as well. It looks like it started here. And then... Hello. How's it going, Mint? I'm trying. Oh, yes, but I need to refund his points because I told him the first one could be a freebie. But I do appreciate Trunks redeeming it because I think this is so fun. Okay, so that's not perfect, but it's close, I would say. She just doesn't have as low of a hairline as I do. There we go. Trunks redeemed it and you were like, I would have done it for free. Well, he said, where's the face paint? And I said, you gotta redeem it, but I'll do it. I'll refund your points and do the first one for free. So I need to do that, but I need to go into my request queue to do that, and I have no idea how to do that. Mint, do you know how to do that? You don't mind paying? Okay, that's fine. Okay, I feel like I put too much on. Get some of it off with my fingers. That looks better. I just work here. So true. That's how I feel when people ask me things, even though I run this stream. I'm like, I don't know, guys. I just work here. And then I'm gonna make that worse. Look at my fingers. They're really blue. But that is kind of a better length for that. I know, but I'm not telling. Oh, I know. I'll find it later. You'll get your points back later, just not right now. Oh, the reason that blue isn't going away is because it's in my hair. Okay. I feel like... That's pretty close, right? Maybe curve it in just a little bit there. And And then smudge. Okay, and then on this side, we just have midway down her nose, under her eye, a bar, and it's sort of like a boat shape. You just extend that. And then smudge. I did it too close to my nose. It won't let you? Interesting. Don't worry about it, man. It's okay. I'll figure it out later. So the secret to doing face paint and being able to correct it, you guys, is to not put a lot of makeup on underneath it. Because if you have super oily skin, and it's really easy to fix. Your skin is so oily, it just rubs off. What do you think? Can you tell who's who? You think you did it? Very exciting. So Aloy doesn't have hair on her temple right here like I do, so I can't, still can't see the difference. This is mostly for Mint's benefit. Trunks might not remember how many channel points he had before redeeming. He leaves a friendly lurk a lot, so... which I super appreciate, and is very kind. Guys, I'm kind of really proud of this. Thank you, Trunks, for redeeming that. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. My game is still going. I think I got it because I had 22k spent 5, and now it says I have 23. Yeah, that... Wouldn't it just go back up to 22? Oh, but you've been earning since... Okay, yeah. That's how you give it back. Very good. So, here we are. I kind of wish that I had left my tripod up, but I can just grab it really quick. And just make a third TikTok really fast. You know what I mean? And then I have content for like the next week, because I only post on TikTok like once every 4 days. So, hello. This is my tripod that I use actually for crafting streams. I film crafting streams with my phone. You just crank that tighter. Ah! Fix the tripod. Hello, I still care about you. You guys are my #1. Twitch is my #1, okay? I just have to film this really fast. Actually... Oh, I took a picture. No, it doesn't look as good. It doesn't look as good on my phone, so I don't know how I feel about it. Oh well, I'll take a video anyway. And just be like... Okay, that's done. And then I'll put music over it and transition it with another clip, and it'll be great, you guys. I'll work movie magic. Okay. So Trunks, thank you for redeeming that. In the future, I'm gonna have more than just this face paint available to redeem. I'm cheating on you too. I feel so bad about it. But meant the last time I posted something on TikTok as Aloy, it got like 1,000 views. That wasn't like me playing the game, it was just me like doing a transformation thing, like, so I was wanting to make another one to see if that was just a fluke or if that will happen every time, because I'm trying, like, it's hard to get a new audience on Twitch unless people rate you, and I have gotten rates from very kind people lately, and that's been wonderful. We're just trying out the clock app. Right, we're just trying it out. He is forcing me into TikTok, but like in a nice way, not in like a cheese, you have to do this or I'm not gonna be friends with you anymore way. It's definitely like a cheese, I think you're a good streamer, I think more people should watch you, this is how you get more people to watch you, kind of thing. If y'all missed the beginning of stream, by the way, I think these earrings are so freaking cool. Can you see how they sparkle when they hit the light? These are based off of Blue Gleam from the second Horizon video game, which is like an iridescent blue stone that is worth a lot of money. And you can like find it by going on side quests and stuff. I think these earrings are so cool. And somebody on Etsy made them for me. I ordered them, and then they sent me this necklace for free. I wish I had her Etsy information. I'll post it in Discord. Yeah, Mint, the only person who really speaks to me that way is you, but it's okay. Speaking of, I almost put the ban emote up today because Twitch let me know that I have 2 extra emote spots. But you're the only person who's allowed to ban people. So instead I did the knife one because that's similar. And then I did one other one. I think it was easy or something. So yeah, we have new emotes as well. If I just pull up really quick, Horizon Forbidden West face paint, and I look at the images, you guys, there's so many options. Casey, hi, how are you? Welcome in, Raiders. If you do not know me, I am the grilled cheese, and I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now. No, Aloy does not have the character next to me as Aloy. Oh, and thank you, Mint, for giving Casey a shout out. If y'all don't know RC Casey, or you aren't following Casey, you absolutely should be. Casey's a gem. We did a Chain Together stream once, and it was wonderful. But what I am doing right now is I am playing Horizon Zero Dawn. The sequel to this game has a character, like, you can put face paint on. And so one of the redemptions that Trunks kindly redeemed for us was do the face paint. So I put some face paint on. There are so many options, and there's like really cool like spotted patterns and stuff you can do, but this is the one that I chose for today. So, hello and welcome. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. And Casey, I hope you are doing well and you had a wonderful stream. Take care of yourself, do what you need to do. I'm gonna just start playing the game now that we have the face paint on. And this is not my hair. This is a wig. Usually I make my Horizon Zero Dawn streams some sort of pun about wigs, but not today. And I don't need to see that picture anymore, although that was a fun little flip that it did. How do I know how to stream, don't worry. There we go. GRWM means get ready with me. So at the beginning of stream, I actually like didn't have the wig on, and I didn't have like the jewelry on. I just looked like myself. And the get ready with me idea was meant it was for TikTok. It was for the clock app. But I thought maybe streaming it would be fun too. So I'm going to have that VOD if you want to see. what I do, but all I do, I put the necklace on, I put the earrings on, I put the wig on. That's all I do. So, and today I put the face paint on. You guys, I think it looks so cool. I'm so excited. Thank you, Trugs, for redeeming that. I'm gonna do, this is, look at it with the blue light, you guys. Thank you, Mint. That's so kind of you to say. Look at it with the blue light from the machines. Trunks, I can't believe you are raiding us with Casey. I absolutely can't believe that. You're so nice, always jumping into people's streams and being in multiple ones at the same time. Looks mint. Yeah, you're here twice. Very good, very good. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. I'm so glad I got the floodlight. If you're new here and you haven't seen, I also have a tall neck Lego from the Horizon games. Oh, I forgot to turn those lights on. That's okay. I can turn them on now. There we go. I have a tall neck Lego behind me that I built. I found out they make lights for that, and that I could like I could make the tall neck glow if I wanted to. But again, that's like a thing that I don't necessarily need. I can't stop staring at this face paint. I've had this idea for like 2 weeks and I'm so excited I was finally able to do it on stream. I put off doing this on stream for a little bit because this wig clings to my head so hard, I'm afraid it's gonna rip my hair out. I looked up a video on how to make wigs looser, and they have like tutorials of like cutting holes in your wig. Obviously like what is like with a plan. I don't know what that word is. Let's do a just chatting stream so we can see the face paint more. I mean, I can chat for a while. Or we can have the game like really, no, I don't think I can play the game really small in the corner. Or we could clip it for later and then you can just watch the face paint. Or I can take a selfie and just put it in the Discord. We could do so many things. I can show you the world. Meant we just need time. So, one thing I didn't get to before stream today, because I was already running like half an hour late, was I was gonna do the same face paint for my grilled cheese. Like have the little Nora Deathseeker, this blue pattern face paint for my grilled cheese. I feel like that would be pretty cool. If people don't want to spend like 5,000 channel points, cheese puffs. If people don't want to spend 5,000 cheese puffs for me to do real face paint on stream, then they can just redeem it for the little grilled cheese, and that's fine too. So the big plan ultimately for the face paint thing is I'm gonna have a spinner wheel that decides what region the face paint is coming from the games, because there are different regions that have different types of face paint. Casey, thank you for adding potatoes to the soup. Potatoes are my favorite. Welcome in. So the spinner wheel will choose the region that it's from, and then we'll have within that we'll have an option of face paint that I will pick. So like one region from the sequel of this game uses like all white, and it's like really pretty leopard spots in different configurations on the face. Another region is like really focused on metal and stuff like that, so there's like a lot of black. Another region is like really bright primary colors. So I think it's gonna be a fun thing to add to stream while I do this, and maybe Mint, it will make the game a little bit more tolerable for you while I play it. That being said, I don't know that I have a lot to chat about today. Life is good right now. I am close to the next milestone of my running. I'm almost to 2.25 miles. I'm not quite to 2.25, but I'm getting close, and I have my first 25-minute run tomorrow. And I'm a little scared. But I did get my inhaler refilled at the doctor yesterday, so that I have it for my run for tomorrow. So that'll be good. If y'all don't know, I'm running a 5K with my brother in October. We're gonna run through a vineyard. Can you believe it? And then at the end, your race bib comes with a free drink, like pull-off tab, and you get to redeem it and try some of the wine from the vineyard. And I think it's gonna be so fun. I don't know that I want to drink wine after running 3 miles. But my brother loves wine, and I love my brother, so we're gonna do it together. And it's a Halloween theme, so we're probably gonna dress up as David and Alexis from Schitt's Creek, because they interact the way we do, my brother and I. So he's gonna be David and I'm gonna be Alexis, I think, for the Halloween run. Okay, that's really all the news I have. If y'all have news that you want to share, let me know. But I'm gonna start playing my game if we don't have anything else we want to talk about. I do need to... Thank you, Mint. I'm excited. Mint, have you watched Schitt's Creek? Okay, you love David and Alexis. Okay. I was gonna say, I think you would like the sense of humor in that show. Okay. So, I also found out, that if I... Can I just trash this really quick? I don't need that mirror reference anymore on this scene. Okay. I also found out that if I... The thought just left my head, you guys. Oh. This is what having ADHD is like. It's awful. I've always had a color correction filter on my camera for stream to reduce some of my redness, because I'm a very red person, especially when I'm nervous, and so my chest constantly looks sunburnt when I stream. Do you guys see this? Because I get nervous when I stream and my chest turns bright red. Luckily, the wig covers most of it when I play Horizon, so I don't have to have the color correction filter on the camera, which then means if I have the color changing floodlight on, it doesn't make me look orange and then purple as much. But I am a very pink person by nature. I actually have yellow undertones, but again, I get red when I'm nervous, so yay. Okay, time to game. Are we ready to game? There is a clip of me from my last stream trying to say I'm not a coward, and I ended up saying I'm a coward because a machine attacked me while I was in the middle of saying I'm not a coward, so I skipped the not and just said a coward. It's pretty funny. And I'm panicking, but it's fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna save my skill points for now. And I don't need to craft anything. I need to get that warbow. Okay. Will you play games? When will you play games? I see you are wearing a wig, so I can't ask you that. What are you saying, Chunks, that this doesn't look like my real hair? How can you tell that this is a wig? Because does that look like plastic hair to you? It looks like plastic hair to me. That's fine. Y'all should have seen me with the wig cap on earlier while I was halfway through putting this wig on. I had a real, like, bald cap horseshoe hairstyle going on. Does it look real? I was joking. I think the hairline is so obviously fake on this. But we're also most critical of ourselves, you know? Where is my fun... I always call him a broad back, but that's not what he is. I messed it up because of big back. Big back became a thing. I think it's a broad horn. I had a horse thing, but I had a horse type machine. But hello. No! Hang on, we need to run. A caravan of death machines is here. Anyway. Maybe there's a broadhorn site along the way. I'm not sure that I'm saying that right. Broadhead. Broadhead. It's a broadhead, not a broadhorn. Same thing. I want a pet to ride so that I go faster. That is mission 1 for today. I also don't want to die from fall damage. That is mission 2. Who are you? Oh, that's a campfire. Okay.
The scrapes.
Mission 3 is to not accidentally fall inside of a rock, because this game was made assuming that people would not be cowards and would fight the machines, and I'm constantly jumping up mountains to hide in between the rocks. And we successfully made it down without falling inside of a rock and getting trapped and having to reload the game, so that's good. Oh, I forgot to respond to a time crunch, like a time sensitive text. I'm gonna do that really quick. Somebody invited me to do something tonight and I am streaming, so I cannot. You're gonna be like, sorry, I have to spend time with my imaginary friends. Yes. Because they're asking me to go to a sporting event. I'm like, not with this face paint on, baby. Not with this face paint and wig on. I will not be going to that, but thank you. Plus this is my regularly scheduled stream, so I'm not gonna end stream early to go do something last minute. If it was planned ahead of time, then I would, like, reschedule stream. But they texted me while I was streaming, so. Okay, I think that makes sense. I'm imaginary, oh my. Why do I go to work and all that for then? Well, I mean, that's a fair point. I don't think you're imaginary. Trunks, I know for a fact you're real, and I've seen a picture of Mint. And Mint's threatened to tell us his real name before, so people are becoming non-imaginary very quickly around here. How can you prove I'm real? Could have worked it out based on previous information. I know. I know I could have worked it out.
These will keep.
It's true. Hello, oh neat, Rost makeup. Yes, Rost did have this makeup on at the beginning of the game. I, have actually played... Let me just hide from these saw teeth really quick. I have played Horizon Forbidden West, and I've played Horizon Zero Dawn before. It's just been several years since I've played this game. And I like the face paint addition to Horizon Forbidden West, and I wish Zero Dawn had it. But I'm not willing to play the game on New Game Plus and on Hard and beat it to get the face paint, so we're just pretending like this game has face paint. But Aloy can wear this face paint in the sequel. It was a very long explanation. But yeah, it's actually a channel point redemption that you can do. Trunks10MC redeemed it this time, and it's only once per stream because I don't want to be wiping face paint off and then putting new face paint on. But next stream, we could do a different look. Not you! No thanks! Let me know if my yelling is too loud. I try not to yell while I play. It's terrifying. It's terrifying, and I need to find a bush to hide in. You can't see me. I guess we're gonna be friends here really quick. Go forth and conquer, my child. You work for me now. Horizons. Okay. Ah! There's a machine fight happening. I need to run. Horizon Zero Dawn is hard, very hard actually. Dark Souls level on hard. You think? I gave up when that first Sawtooth used my bow as a toothpick. On hard. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm on normal mode and I think it's like enough of a challenge, but I don't feel like I'm never gonna beat the game. I tried Dark Souls one time and decided, you know what? This game wants to beat me instead of me beating it, and I'm not sure that that's my style of game. I'm not actually great at games. I'm pretty good at this game. But most games I'm like painfully average at, and I'm not sure I could ever beat Dark Souls. I think I could probably beat this game on hard, but it would take a lot of patience. Just kidding, just kidding. You didn't see anything. Remember when I was like, I could beat this game on hard, and then I got caught by a broadhead? And by broadhead, I do mean broadhead, yeah. I thought I meant broadhorn for a second, but I remembered that was the wrong... I said the wrong... Oh, he's illiterate. Do you see where he's going? He doesn't even know where I am. Please don't turn. That would be terrifying.
Low and quiet does it.
I did say broad back at the beginning of the game because ever since big back became a thing, I cannot unsee broad back in my mind. Even though it looks like a longhorn, right? It looks like a longhorn cow,
I'm gonna need you.
which are not native to my state, but they're only a couple of states away. So, like, I've seen many a longhorn before. Although these are maybe smaller than real longhorns. Story difficulty is very fun. Aloy is OP. I fought Zeta Cauldron. Did you do it right away? I'm going the wrong direction. But I did get the broadhead, which is good. That's wild. I have replayed this game once before. The most recent time I replayed this was like, I want to say 2020, maybe 2021. Long enough ago that I don't remember how to beat anything. I just know the general rules of the game. But there's one really hard enemy in this game that, like, the hunters in the game are trying to find. And that enemy, I'm trying not to, like, spoil the game. For anybody who might be watching that doesn't want to be spoiled. That enemy, sometimes I'm like, you know what, I don't have 30 minutes to fight you. I am going to put this on story mode for a second and just move on. I've beaten you once before, I don't need to do that again. I wish I could pick stuff up, like, while running past it instead of having to, like, slow down immediately. Yes, yeah. Shoot the bow and dodge. That's how you beat everything in this game. Makes me think of, I was watching Griffin McElroy. He's a podcaster with his brothers. I was watching him play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on a randomizer. And it was one-hit knockouts, and to beat Ganon, the final boss of the game, he kept saying dodge the bat, spin the pig. dodge the bat, spin the pig, and that's that's how I feel playing this game. I'm just like, dodge the robot, shoot the arrow. Are those Glinthawks? Yeah, those are Glinthawks. Okay. No, that is a snap maw. Those ones scare me. How do I get across this river? Oh, I go up. Towards long leg. Just trying to... Oh, run into a cactus. Very good. If you missed my last stream, I ran into a wall. It made a very big crashing noise. And I was embarrassed because I felt like somebody who accidentally hit a building with their car. It, like, scared me a little bit. So I just run through the water? That's what it wants me to do?
They're scanning for me.
Fair enough, I guess. Tyler, hi! Thank you for adding onions to the soup. Welcome in. Tyler, what you think of my face paint? Do you think I did an okay job? You don't know what it looks like because you haven't played this game before on the character, but I can promise you it's at least 80% accurate. I was trying to grab that medicinal herb.
Victory Screech!
Thank you for the victory screech. I appreciate it.
Okay.
If you're new here, Tyler is my boyfriend, and he told me yesterday that the victory screech is his favorite sticker to slap on stream, so we'll probably be seeing that one frequently. And if you hate it, just know when you see SpongeBob to mute your audio for a second. Noted. Mint, what do you mean? I could never see you potentially not liking SpongeBob. That refined humor. Did the bandits find me? Can I not surprise them? I thought I saw somebody shoot an arrow at me. You. Are we feeling up to murder today, everybody, or do you want me to do the main quest? Because this is definitely not the main quest, but I could fight these people. Why does he have a skull over him? Is he the boss? Yeah, he's only level 8. He'll be fine. Okay. Oh. I try not to use the focus so much when there's a bunch of targets around because I feel like it makes a really potentially annoying sound when it highlights and unhighlights. Like that happening over and over again. But I do like tagging the people so I don't like miss them. I'm always down for murder when playing video games, but I'm not gonna say that I'm always down for murder in general because I feel like that would be a little bit of an incriminating statement. But in this game, sure. This is what I want to destroy. There is a person right here. Will they come if I whistle? They will not because I can't whistle at them. Have I told y'all the story of how I didn't know I was bad at whistling because nobody told me until I was like 23 years old? I genuinely thought that I was decent at whistling. And then somebody, the person I was dating at the time, was like, you know you're not good at that, right? And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah. And to be fair, he was correct. I'm terrible at whistling. My lawyer has advised me to refrain from mentioning the incident. Are they gonna see me? pathetic. It's... Darn it, they moved. I was just gonna say it's too easy. And then they moved. So now I'm the pathetic one. That's okay.
That's their alarm signal. Better keep them off it.
How do I... Can I just... I certainly can. You can't see anything. No, you can't. What are you doing? What is that red? What's that? Oh, it's a campfire. Did you guys see that headshot? Did you see it? I wish I could move the bot. Damn it, they're gonna get the... They're gonna do the...
Move along then.
I learned to whistle by sucking in air. I can also whistle blowing out. I have other superpowers too. Listen, I don't even know if my mic's gonna be able to catch it up. Or to pick it up. Me whistling is pathetic.
Keep fighting. Help is coming.
It can't even pick it up. Hello. That's like a good whistle for me. It's so bad. It's not good. I want to disable their alarm so that they don't go get more people. But, he sees me. Okay, that was lucky. This is why I have red hair, is because the game has red plants. Okay, Mint. Jeez. That was a headshot. Straight to my ego.
Are you even looking over there?
Well played, Mint. Well played. I'm done waiting on these guys. I did not hear it either. Was being polite? Well, that's very kind. My mic might not have picked it up. It mutes out like when I yell, if it's too loud, or if I scream and it's too high-pitched, and that whistle was pretty high-pitched. That being said, it was also pretty pathetic, so there's every chance that it did pick it up and you just didn't hear it. Can I disable the alarm by destroying it? Darn it. I really feel like that was the time to disable the alarm because everybody's walking away. Here we go. Here we go.
I see
Here we
something.
go. I'm just gonna... Hello. Let me disable it, please.
This is gonna look.
I guess I'm just gonna maybe shoot it. What do you mean? I'm gonna die. I think I disabled it. Hello. Please stop. Who else is here? Do you really want to, though? I missed. Embarrassing. I missed you, too. That hurt. I don't know what he did, but he must have, like, bisected me or something. I can do that, too. You didn't see me. And I'm for sure not being a coward by doing this. You ducked, and that was not fair.
see them. They can't see you.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Sure, shoot me with whatever that was. A firework? Okay, it hurts. I take back what I said. Ah, I take back what I said, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Close. Fire spitter, not firework. What won't it let me take? Oh, I have the traps. Do I need more traps? We need a get wrecked, get wrecked. Listen, we're nice to me in this stream most of the time. And I threaten to ban Mint a lot for insulting me, but he knows it's an empty threat. Oh, no, you to bandit. I see. Well, that's much kinder, but also, you can tell me to get wrecked. It's fine. I say that to my brother. Ah! I say that to my brother a lot. Ooh. He deserves it. He's a really good person, and so he just needs somebody to take him down a peg every once in a while. I'm just kidding. My brother's fantastic. Oh, you're behind the building. Darling, thanks for the mega bunk. Somebody used that last stream and said they were helping me fight the people, and I thought that was adorable.
Found him. She went that way.
Come on. Somebody come this way, maybe? How are you what did I must have missed something. Oh, I shot them in the neck. You would think that would hurt the arrow was sticking out of their neck. Did you see that? And they were just pulling an arrow out of their quiver like they were fine. I'm terrified of that person. Oh my gosh. Very unlucky. Will it not let me hold? Oh, I want to see if I can craft a bigger, just in the middle of this bandit camp, if I can craft a bigger carry capacity for my traps. I can. Give me them traps. Okay. Oh, you're behind the rock? You're not. Hello. Oh, you're so lucky. Less lucky. Extremely unlucky. Okay. Can I can't. I probably can't shoot them from through the wall. I think that this game is not modern enough for that. Pretty sure walls are, like, solid. But I can hit them through the wall. No, I cannot. And he just kicked me in the head.
They've taken those
Which was
travelers
very
captive.
cool. Okay. I'm a little busy. But sure. See, if I wasn't able to heal easily in this game, I feel like it would be much more difficult for me, but I'm able to heal a lot. My son saw a Thunderjaw while walking by and said, "Dad, you suck. Give me the controller." He killed it after 3 lives. Never played Horizon Zero Dawn before. He's right.
You're coming
Oh no. I think these prisoners will help me. So what's
It's all right.
the most ironic thing about me being a streamer is the fact that I am the worst gamer in my entire family by a wide margin. Like, by a wide margin. I have two brothers who are really good at games, and I have a sister who was much better than me. I mean, when we played Mario Kart growing up, I frequently accidentally drove the wrong way. So the irony of the fact that I am a streamer now, and my siblings don't play video games is... it's a little bit beautiful to me, I'm not gonna lie. It's like rubbing salt in a wound or something for their ego. They're like, why do people watch you play? And I'm like, it's because I'm not good, a little bit, and it's fun to watch. Oh, I'm definitely not better than them now. Oh. We cleared the bandit camp. Although, we were playing Mario Party once, and it was Christmas. And my two brothers were on a boat, and I was on, not a boat, it was a raft. You had to like row the best and cross the finish line first. And it was my two brothers against me. They were on a raft together, and I was on a raft with like AI. And the AI in Mario Party is like only as good as you are. And I beat both of my brothers. Like, they were so slow compared to me, and that was hilarious, because it was very clear that they were both having an identity crisis, that the worst gamer in the family just beat them at at Mario Party. Oh, I didn't ever use the fire spitter.
I can't spare the weight.
I still can't take those traps from you? Okay. Reminds me of when my wife beat me at boxing in Wii Sports. Meant I think that it was really ambitious of you to think you could beat Spider-Man at Wii Boxing. So... I don't know that you should feel that bad about it. I'll drop the your wife is Spider-Man joke eventually, but I don't know, something about it, like, the older it gets and the less context there is provided with it, I think it makes it funnier. We play Me Party a lot. The baby crying game is hard for me. It's the only game I might beat my kids at. Ooh. I haven't played Me Party. Do you mean Mario Party? Or is Me Party a game? I've never played Me Party. Because he said Me Party, I mean. And it also says Me Party. And that's okay. I make typos too, and I hate it when people call it out. Especially if my phone, like, autocorrects it. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. My phone's just an idiot. So... do I have the Shadow Tripcaster already? I do not. I was, like, moving around, doing boxing stances, etc. And she's just standing there flicking her wrist. And she destroyed me. I've heard that's how assassins do it. Is they just stand there and they flick their wrist. Have you ever played Assassin's Creed? If you like history, Assassin's Creed is actually a pretty fun game. Because they do a really good job with trying to be historically accurate. In a game, you play mini games against each other like Mario Party. Oh, very cool. I'll have to try that sometime. My boyfriend just got a Switch 2. I do not have the funds for a Switch 2. But he got one, and he just made a Mii last night. They showed him how to do that. Maybe they have that for the Switch 2? I'm not sure. I have not. I've briefly watched someone play it while I was trying to bully them to play more. That shocks me 0%, man, I have to say. I agree about the historical setting, though, yes. Yeah, so I never played the one set in the UK, so I don't know how accurate that one is, but I teach the Odyssey to my students every year. And the one that takes place in ancient Greece, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I don't know why I couldn't think of the name for a second. They did such a good job with that game. I don't know about, I've never beaten it, like, I've never gotten to the very end of it. I don't really care about, like, the modern story of Assassin's Creed. I only care about the historical characters, and the historical part was very, very cool. I was good and only played Mario Kart twice during work. I'm so proud of you, Tyler. Tyler was not interested in the game Mario Kart until last night when he got his Switch 2, and it was the only game available. Listen, Mint. Mint, you guys might know a little bit more about Greece than me if I'm being honest, okay? But, like, I know enough to think that the game is pretty good. Unity, I heard is also good for history, the French Revolution. My sister loves that one. I have not played Unity. My sister does love that one. I have been to France. I have not been to Greece. It is on my bucket list, though, to go to Greece. I would love to see all the places that, like, I've had my students do research on, we've done projects on, that, like, I've learned about, but I've never been to or seen. I would love to do that sometime. It'd be really, really cool. Okay. My resources. What can I sell? This thing. Mark. No. Mark to sell. There we go. This one. That one. That one. That one. I usually just sell the stuff that is only for used for selling instead of like trading. But these, like, what do I trade these for? I don't know. So I have 1800. Ooh, do we have some cool... We have some cool outfits that we haven't seen before. Karja silks. Very cool. We've seen the Banuk Ice Hunter, I think. I'm wearing the Nora Survivor heavy. Silent Hunter is pretty cool. Ooh, we have some Oseram stuff too. I really love Aloy's Oseram outfit in the sequel to this game. Guys, I think this is a pretty good outfit. I really like this outfit. Oh, sorry about the ad. I appreciate you sitting through the ad. I know you can't hear me, but I'll say it when you get back. Yo, that looks pretty cool. I'm still... Am I the only one who's staring at the abs? Is that a universal experience, or is that just me? It's pretty good outfit, you guys. Ooh, the ad break is finishing. Welcome back. Sorry about the ads. I appreciate it if you were able to sit through them. I know that it's annoying. What do I need for this one? 1 second. I will reappear, but somebody might have to remind me because sometimes I forget to put my camera back on. A charger heart. I don't think I've seen a charger yet in this game. I feel like she looks like she has like a pillow attached to her head. Right there. But the desert glass is used for weapon, armor upgrades, traded loot stuff. Okay, then I won't spend, or I won't sell it. I'll take the free sample box. They have a map with all the metal flowers on it? I feel like that's new. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm looking for a warbow, and I don't think he had any. He has a sharp shot, a rattler, hunter, sling, tripcaster, ropecaster. There's a Karja warbow. But do they have a shadow warbow? Yeah, they don't have a shadow warbow. And I really think I want to wait for the shadow warbow. I have the Shadow Hunter bow. I have the Shadow Sharpshot bow. What I do is select the item that I want, make it a mission. One of the best features of this game is everything you can buy can be a mission. Will it show me where to go? Because I have what I need for like a Karja warbow. But I think I want a shadow one, and that's not an option here. Ooh, if the drop is specific. Okay. That makes sense. Where did my loyal steed go? A Snapmaw heart. That makes sense. Oh, buddy, did you get stuck? Where is he? I think he got stuck. Oh, there he is. Don't worry, I'm coming. Should we name it out loud? Hello. That's a reference to this show, Clarkson's Farm. Jeremy Clarkson tries really hard not to get too emotionally attached to the animals, and so sometimes he says, people will tell them not to name the animals because then he'll get too attached, and he's like, I haven't named them. Out loud. Just like in his head, in his heart, he's named them. So what should we name this guy? In our hearts. It's always fun to go the exact wrong way. We can go this way. Ooh, hello. Do we want to fight a Thunderjaw right now? Who are you? My PS4 once again sounds like it's about to take flight. 07s to that. I'm really worried that any day now it's just gonna burn out and not turn on anymore. I'm not gonna be able to finish this playthrough. I have like a cooling fan set up underneath it as well. That's always on when it's on. Can I scan this, please? Like, how close do we have to get? Or is it just that big? That's what she said. Where's Trunks when you need him? Under it? Under what?
That's what she said.
There you go. Thanks, Tyler.
That's what Cheese said.
I forget what you said.
I said, do we really have to get that close? What is it fighting? Do we really have to get that close to scan it, or is it just that big that it's far away? That is what I said. Okay, that is a level 27 Thunderjaw. I believe those people are dying today. I'm not sure I can help them. I want to get that fire, and then I'll move on. Okay. Probably should save now that I beat that bandit camp. This is how I accidentally hit a wall with my broadhead last stream, and then felt like somebody who accidentally drove their car into a building, because it made such a huge, like, collision noise. Like, that wall didn't hurt anybody. And my broadhead was like, you're in the way. My mounts get cute names. Moo Moo Cow, Sheepy, and Horsey. Speaking of cows, those are excellent names, by the way. On Mario Kart last night, I only played the cow. Because I think the cow is the best one. So... that is what I did. Wait, I missed something. There was a scannable thing. There's the box. Lego list. What do your elf eyes see? Hello. A scary machine. That is just that big. There it is. I wish I had a glider in this game. I agree, mounts are good machine killers of the smaller machines. I can usually fight like scrappers and shredders, other broadheads, chargers. Wait. I just want the medicine. I just want the medicine. Okay. With whatever machine I'm riding. And I was... I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was really, really happy with the upgrade that the mounts got in the sequel to this game. Forbidden West, that's what it's called. Tramplers are the hardest. Tramplers are scary. I unlocked the override for them already, so I'm not as scared of them, but I typically avoid them at all costs. Fun fact, I am a horse girl. Not so much now. I was very much a horse girl when I was younger. I love riding horses in real life. It is so much fun. I am trying desperately to convince my boyfriend that it's fun. He wasn't super into it when he had the chance to do it when he was younger, which is fair. Could we go across the bridge? Oh, impressive leap. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay. Very good. Just wanted to show off for the crowd for a second, I suppose. Excuse us. Coming through, maybe? This is like trying to drive in traffic in the town that I live in. Everybody likes to go 5 under the speed limit. It's definitely not me, that's the problem. Thank you for no spoilers on the sequel. I have it, but got upset. First Cauldron won't open.
I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it myself.
I think you have to find an alternate entrance to that one. If I remember correctly. Like, I don't think the front door opens. I think you have to find another way in. But I could be wrong. Okay, I get that you can't enter. Why can't he enter? Oh, because we've made it.
But all goods entering the city are subject
To the Meridian
search.
Gate.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
Something about a key. It's been years,
What am I
though.
supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all, Karja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
I think, so what I usually do if I get super stuck on a game, is I will Google, like, how to find the entrance to the cauldron, and then click on something, like, I might just go to a walkthrough and see how to get inside, and then I won't read any farther. I don't know if that's helpful or not. It does feel like cheating. But if I get frustrated enough, that is something I have done in the past. Here we go, Shadow Warbow. What do we need? Let me just hide my camera really quick. It's a fun reminder that I play this game through OBS. We were just talking about how scary tramplers are. I don't want to make it my active quest, but I have made an errand for it. Now this I could buy if I had, it looks like a boar skin and a rabbit skin. Is that right? Yeah. I have the fox skin. This would be easy to get the stuff for. And the Rattler is one of my favorite weapons in the sequel to this game. It's not something I use in Zero Dawn very often. Slow firing sling lobs explosive bombs with various trigger mechanisms that are best used for dealing with high impact and area damage can be modified. Have I played a DLC Frozen Wilds? I have, and I really enjoy it. The first time I tried it, after my first playthrough of this game, I thought that the new machine that was there was too difficult, and I didn't enjoy the fact that that machine was so difficult to beat. But then I played Horizon Forbidden West, and then I came back and played the DLC of Zero Dawn, and I was like, oh, those things aren't that hard to beat. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Frozen Wilds. I have not played it yet on stream.
Every minute I'm
Okay,
stuck
I've
here
made that
costs me good
job.
shards.
I've already sold everything I needed to at the last merchant.
What's going on here? Nolan's in there.
I'm gonna
somewhere.
miss
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to.
my broadhead that I didn't name out loud.
Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the
Is this
Vanguard.
game super quiet to you guys, or is my AC just really loud? Beat Frozen Wild in 2 days, non-stop playing. Wow. That's super cool. I feel like everything they did with, like, the Banuk tribe in the Frozen Wilds was super cool. It's quiet? Okay. Min says it's fine. I think the combat is kind of loud, but we're not going to do combat for a second here, so I turned it up a little bit. Is this too loud now?
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
I did turn it up
Recent
quite a
attack?
bit.
What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa.
I think it's going to be too
You
loud when
Aaron's
fighting
sister
too.
is
I'm going
dead?
to turn it back
How would
down
you know his name?
after I do all of
I
this
know
talking.
Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy, hey, you're alive. I
love
thought you were
Erend.
dead. Make way, make way.
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So you're alive. This we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, okay, then I might turn it down a little bit more.
Alone
Thanks, Mint.
as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
What did I want to tell him? What about his sister? Sean, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I really enjoyed having you here in stream today. It's nice to have a little chat with somebody who also enjoys the Horizon games. I feel like Aloy would talk about why she's here and then mention his sister, so I'm gonna do that.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I'm having a really hard time not picking your sister. Because I like Aaron and I want to tell him about it, but...
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean...
Maybe it's just Aloy who's quiet. I
don't
can
need you
hear
to
Aaron
understand,
very
Aaron.
easily.
I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
Now we can talk about your sister.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
How are we doing on the audio, guys?
I just drink.
I'm trying to, like, navigate it and keep it from being too loud, but also keep it from being too quiet, and I feel like it's tough when we get into, like, talking spots.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
How rude.
Only the finest robes here.
Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? To lay siege to the citadel.
It was fine until you asked and started fiddling with it. Okay.
Blood for blood. Vengeance for
I think I had it at negative 21 decibels before I messed with it, and right now it's at negative 20.4, so it's pretty close to where it was before. There we go. That's negative 21.2.
You should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself.
It's probably just my headphones. I feel like I can barely hear Aaron and Aloy.
In the ass.
What did he mean about Ursa?
But, like, I know I can't hear the bass at all in most of my songs when I wear these headphones because they're bone conduction headphones, so they don't conduct deep noises very well. Aloy is quiet? Okay.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
I turned up my iPad to 75% volume. Yeah, I have my MacBook. I'm streaming from a MacBook Pro, which is hilarious. I have it up to almost maximum volume to hear the game.
Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Okay.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
One thing I'll do as a game developer, allow dialogue to have its own volume. That would be incredible. I'm gonna see really quick if I pulled this hair back, because that's how Aloy has her hair. I still feel like it would look odd because this wig just doesn't have enough hair. I almost pulled all of this hair back when I was deciding how to make this wig to try and look like Aloy, but I don't think it works. I think just going for Aloy vibes and hoping for the best with what I have is best. That guy, Gwen, what's up? How's it going? I've seen you in a couple of other people's streams that we follow. How you doing? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Okay, so I bought the wig from Amazon, but I braided it myself. And I made the beads, and I, like, did the hairstyle. But no, I did not make the wig. The wig is like a $20 wig from Amazon. Our streamer is very talented. She did do the face paint that you see today. But I just like doing arts and crafts. I have actually crocheted a Korok on stream. If you are a Zelda person. I'm gonna turn this back down now. I can't tell what's too loud and what's not. This. I made this on stream. He has a little tail and everything. This is Squimblow. So sometimes I do crafting streams. Most of the time I just play games. But I probably won't be able to get him to stand. I make leather stuff sometimes. I'm good at it. It might be handy during apocalypse. I can fix cars too. I cannot fix cars. I shouldn't say that. I fixed my car many times, but like that's not stuff that comes naturally to me. I have to try. I feel like arts and crafts comes a little bit more naturally to me. I actually was paid to paint a mural once when I was younger. Where is the thing? It like wants me to scan something? Oh, I'm supposed to find a way to break the hatch. I see. Probably dropping something on it, huh?
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down.
Fiber weaving that character was neat. Thank you.
Let's give it a little push.
Wait, this might be loud. I'm gonna turn it down. Hey, Sweet Pea. Do you guys want to say hi to my dog? Can you say hello?
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
This is my dog, Otis. Hi, Sweet Pea. Are you a good boy? You say hello on the big screen? Maybe. Oh, look at this little guy. This little guy. I like Aloy's shrug face. This is my dog, Otis. He is a very, very good boy. Oh, that's a big yawn. That's a big yawn. Usually he bothers me when I've been streaming. Yeah, it's about 2 hours. He knows that I usually stream for about 2 hours and then I stop. And then I usually take him for a little walk because he's waited for 2 hours for attention. He does have eyebrows for days, it's true. I groom him myself and it's not great, but I love him. And I think he looks adorable. Are you so handsome, huh? Are you just a handsome guy? He's just a handsome guy. He makes me really happy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna finish this little mission with Errand really quick, and I'm probably gonna have to call stream there. That, or I'm gonna take my dog out, and then come back. One of the two. I feel bad ending stream at 2 hours when, like, I did the face paint. But I'm also gonna look crazy going outside with the wig and the face paint on to walk my dog. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Enter the secret room. Your cat killed the internet. You'd be looking like you're going to war. I feel like I'd be looking like maybe somebody who's working on a cosplay and like forgot that they needed to go outside. Aloy is good at chaos. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Oh, your cat. That makes more sense. Otis is also very good at chaos. I'm not gonna talk to Erend because it's gonna mess up the audio again. I'm just gonna investigate.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Oh no, the ad is super loud. Probably compared to the game, yeah. This makes me go back to the half up, half down. Does this look more like Aloy? I feel like it doesn't. Plus, you see my blonde hair. I'll just hide it. There you go. You didn't see anything. What else am I supposed to investigate? Oh.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Okay.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Oh, I can finally talk to the hunting lodge people.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
I mean, that's a fair question.
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there.
few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Redridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Okay. This is a pretty good stopping point for stream. Because I need to go walk my dog, and I have to get up really early tomorrow morning to run, because it gets really hot here in the summer. And I don't want to run in 93 degrees with 91% humidity. That sounds terrible. So, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you all so much for coming to stream today. I had a wonderful time. It's always fun to do, like, cool, fun, new ideas that I have. So, Chunks, thanks again for...
Let us speak of it.
It is mostly waterment, and it's awful. Sean, thanks again for the follow. That was so kind of you. And thank you all for slapping the stickers and doing the redeems. This is what makes streaming fun, you know? Because I could play this video game, like, without streaming it, and I would have a good time, but it's a lot more fun when you, like, have people who hang out and you can talk to. I had a lot of fun doing this face paint. I can't wait to do more. So the last time I beat this game was in 2021. It looks like I tried to replay it this time in 2023, and I didn't get very far because I was level 1. And then these are from when I started playing this year. So, I have not replayed this game for a little bit, like, the whole way through. I will be streaming again. I will be live again on Friday this week. 5:30 Central Time is usually the time I start. Today I had to start late because I was getting the face paint stuff ready. On Friday, I probably will not be playing Horizon Zero Dawn unless people want me to. I usually play Stardew Valley on Fridays. So, that is the plan. Sometimes I will just surprise stream this game because this game is so long and so in-depth that if I only played it once a week, we'd be playing this game for 3 years. So, sometimes I'll just pop up and play on a random day at a random time. I usually announce in Discord when I'm doing that. It's not included in my Twitch schedule, but if you have notifications turned on Twitch, then you'll be notified if I do a random, like, pop-up stream. I'm gonna skip the raid for today, because Otis has been very patient, and I'm just gonna take him out. So, I had a wonderful time, y'all. It was so nice to meet you if you're new, and if you are not new, it was so good to see you. And yeah, I will see you on Friday, or potentially before then. Have a good time zone. Bye!